Hey everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. On the table in front of us, we are taking a look at the Bestech Todd Knife and Tool collaboration, which is the Shodan. This is a pretty cool knife. So some of these knives actually are from the Pass Around group, and they're ones that Therapeutic Edge actually said he wanted to take a look at. This one, I believe, was one that I wanted to take a look at, and I wasn't sure of it. You know, we get to see the pictures, we get all the specs on it, and I thought, you know, that one sounds really interesting. So when it first came, this is another one. When it first came, I really wasn't sure about it. You know, for me, it's really important for me to actually have the knife when purchasing a knife. I can't necessarily, if I know a lot about the knives, or maybe there is, you know, another version of it, and this would be the second or third version, that makes a big difference. Otherwise, it's something that I love to have it in hand, because there may be a knife that I think is absolutely terrible, but once I get it in hand, it's a whole nother story. It's completely different. So yeah, if you guys are around a knife store, you have a chance to check knives out, by all means, please go check out any of the knives that that I have reviewed. There will be a lot that are actually given away, and we're about due for a giveaway here, but you know, enough of the rambling. If you get a chance to pick one of these up and get it in hand, absolutely go do it. And again, thank you to the Pass Around group for allowing me the opportunity to have this in hand and to review it. Let's get into it here. A few of the specs. You have a beautiful, beautiful S35VN spear point blade. And what I love about this blade is that you have this gorgeous stone wash, and then you have a satin finish right here too. So, you know, the two-tone really is, and a lot of people may not like that, but I think it's absolutely cool. Let's see if you can get that. Sorry about that light here. Very bright that way. You see the Bestech symbol we got up here. And then you have Todd Knife and Tool on your pivot. Very cool. So this one I found really interesting. I do love drop point blades, and I do love spear point blades, so I do love this blade. This knife, you know, it's pretty heavy. It's 5 ounces, but for its size, it's really not. Now, this is all titanium, and that's what I love about it. It is not reversible. It is not an ambidextrous pocket knife, so it is right hand tip up carry only. It is a frame lock. What I thought was kind of cool, which I didn't in the beginning, because I had not had it in hand. So when you get this knife in hand, I thought, okay, this is, you know, this is weird. It's not, it's comfortable, but it's kind of odd. I'm going to move my camera up here for a second so we can get, there we go. But then I saw that, oh, wait a minute, I can use the finger choil. And if you want to put both your fingers in there, this thing is super comfortable. Now, this is a large knife. We'll go ahead and compare this to the Ontario Rat 1. And so, you know, I would definitely consider it a large knife if we want to compare it to the Bug Out. You are still, it's a large knife. So if you guys are into large knives, definitely a good one to check out. Like I said, I really love the finger choil. I love the fact that you can be back here. So I don't know what you're doing. If you're chopping with it, if you're cutting something, if you need to do a little more detailed work and you need to really get into something, I like the fact that you are able to choke up on it and you really have 2 finger positions there. For me, this is obviously a very large knife. I mean, you know, I could fit, I don't know, 2, 3 more of my fingers on there. But it's a very cool knife. Like I said, the whole knife is titanium, which I absolutely love about that. I happen to really like frame locks, so I do love that it is a frame lock. Now, your blade length on this one is going to be, they say, 3.86 inches. So you're looking at a really good size knife. Your cutting edge alone is 3¼ inches. So, like I said, that is really good. Your total handle length is going to be almost 5 inches. So we're talking like 4 3/4 inches there. That's a good size. Again, overall, we're talking over 8.5 inches. So we're just, you know, just shy of 8 3/4. That's a good size. That's a really good size. So this one I would say is definitely made for large hands. I actually might carry something this size, and I've said that before. It's just that I would tend to carry it in my back pocket because that is where it's going to fit. Yeah, just smooth. And you can't go wrong with a Bestech knife. And you can't go wrong with the Todd knife and tool knife. So Todd knife and tool design. So this collaboration together is pretty freaking cool. It is sharp. It is super, super thin. I love that. The edge. I mean, what a great, great knife. Like I said, you do have a fuller up here. I do love that. Now this one, oh, there goes my skin. Sorry, I'm still nursing a finger there, and it's just about healed, but it doesn't allow me to do some things. You can finger flick or spidey flick this. That's cool. Now, I am loving the fact that my knives give me the ability to open in more way than one, because again, the fidget factor makes it just awesome. So, you know, your tool is now your fun, for lack of better wording. But yes, super smooth. Love, love, love this knife. Like I said, in the beginning, I didn't. This is one to me that really grows on me. I would love to work with this one a little bit more, do a little bit more. You know, I'd really like to go out camping and just take a bunch of my knives and just, you know, chop some wood, cut up some breakfast, you know, do a little fishing, maybe even use them for some fishing, whatever else I might use them for. But this thing, and like I said, I love the fact that you have the 2 finger positions, because that finger choil really, really lets you get up on this knife, and that is cool. Okay, you guys, well, this has been a look at the Bestech Shodan. I want to let you know that these have been going for $230. I did forget to mention that you do have an area here for your lanyards if you so choose to have one. Another great knife from the Pass Around group, allowing me to have the chance to have this in hand. Thank you so much. If you guys have any questions or comments on this, please go ahead and leave it down in the comments section. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here all the time. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time.